Yeah, I sure hope I can get my fat ass in this car. Niall here. We're taking a look today at the 2016 BMW i8. You don't see a lot of these on the road, and there's probably a good reason for it. They are pretty expensive. This one MSRP is about $180,000, which you're really into supercar money for it. But we're going to take a look at this car, show you the inside, show you the outside. I'd love to show you the trunk. It's pretty small. I'd love to show you the engine too, but you just can't get into it. BMW has locked that out. And it's probably really not that interesting to see anyway. So we'll take a look at the inside, show you the features of this car, and see if it's worth the $180,000 out of your pocket. Here's a quick look at the key for the i8. Pretty straightforward, a little bit different than the 7 Series that we've had. Small, squares type. You've got your alarm, your trunk, your lock, and your unlock button there. And then on the back, just a release for the key in case of a power issue with the battery, and you need to unlock the car manually with the key. Okay, so let's go in and take a look at the car and the inside of this i8. So door handles are on the side, and if you've never seen this car, it opens upwards. And there's the cockpit, there's the inside of it. The interior of the i8 is quite a bit more advanced than probably some of your other BMWs. It is still pretty telltale BMW. You've got your iDrive screen up at the top, vents, your audio pre-select buttons there, as well as the power for it. Start stop is here, which is a little bit different. You've got your sport, park distance cameras, traction control, parking brake, and your climate controls at the back there. iDrive controller on the side. You've got a little cubby that you can lock, and you've also got another cubby just on the side here for whatever you need, and one cup holder. You're only ever going to need one cup when you're driving this car. So the board computer display here can switch through for, as you would expect, the date, time, mileage, fuel economy, and all that fun stuff. You've got your shifters, your volume control for your music. You've got your cruise control on the side there. You have your lighting, automatic, on, off. There are no rear or front fog lights on this car. I imagine the European model, there would be a rear fog, but not for the North American one. Hazards and your BMW locking system there. And that's pretty much it. As you can see here on the passenger door, you've got the button to open the door, your window switch, your locks, and then the speakers for the Harman Kardon system there. So let's see the music here. Sounds pretty good, as you would expect. And let's play around with some of the settings here. So the iDrive is a little bit different than what I've seen. It's one of their newer setups here, but still pretty similar for what you would get on any other type of BMW, multimedia, radio, telephone, navigation, as it's got it, connected drive, and settings. So let's take a look just at the vehicle info, because there's some different things in here like eDrive, which is similar to the efficient dynamics on other models, and this shows you your efficiency and information about fuel economy. Again, settings are all pretty similar. This one does have the same system in the new 7 Series, where you can draw on the iDrive controller there for text input. And that's about it. I mean, we've seen the iDrive system before. It hasn't really changed much. It is quite nice. Like I said, if we go into the multimedia setting here by pushing the media button or radio, then it'll play whatever you're listening to right there, and have your navigation on the side or whatever you want. You can set it up to be as useful as you want. Now, the last thing we're going to do, not that you're really going to hear anything, but we'll just start the car. And your instrument cluster comes to life here. And I imagine that we should be able to drive away. Obviously, if I were to shut the door, it would certainly work. The i8 has 360-degree camera system, which is present on a lot of the newer BMWs today, especially when you upgrade them. So we can push the camera button here, we can see the front, and then if we put it into reverse, you've got your park distance, and you've also got the backup camera there. And then there should be a way, there's the rear, and then parking lines, rear view, there you go. There's the 360. So if we were to take this out, you can see, we're gonna back it up, and you pretty much don't have to worry about getting any curb rash on your wheels because you can see everything. And I gotta say that that is really stitched together well. I know with a lot of the 360-degree cameras on many different cars, especially when they first started introducing it, it looked really stitched together, but you can't really tell that you've got 4 cameras. And the cameras are located, there's one on the back, one on the front, the back, and then the other 2 are underneath the wing mirrors. A little bit different than on the other BMWs, like the 7, 5, and 3 series. All those ones with 360 cameras, the side ones are in the front bumper. So this one's a little bit different. Really nice, looks really good. And again, you could just switch it over to the rear view if you want to see what's behind you. Quick flick, see everything around you. Great for getting into tight places. Maybe you're pulling into a parking garage or a parking spot, and it's a little sketchy there. But it looks really good, really solid there. And again, back into the menu. The radio system sounds pretty nice for what you're getting out of the Harman Kardon system. There you go. And yeah, you've got basically the speakers in the doors, and you've got a nice big one in the back there. If you take a look at the back seat, there's a big one. Now I guess you could, if you really wanted to fit a child seat back there, you could. I don't know how you get the kid in or out. I'm having enough trouble getting into the car myself, but I guess you could. They have cup holders there for the back seats, and really not much else going on back in the back seat area there. Climate control, I noticed this super cool, a sync button. Usually something that we all want, there is no sync with a lot of especially the 2-door version BMWs. That's cool, you can sync it in between the 2 sides there, which is nice. I usually like to keep my settings similar, so having both of them, it's quite nice. The only other thing that changes too, your cluster, if you have it in drive and then put it into sport mode, it'll turn on the gas engine and it'll switch it over. And then if you put it into your manual shift modes, you can shift it up and whatnot there, put it back into park. But that's pretty much it. It's not like the Audis, the new TT, where you can put your map and everything up there. Like, this really is just the way it is. And it displays your speed, and if you're in eco mode, it'll display how much energy efficiency you're producing, as well as what you'd expect on the front of it there. And that's about it. For the interior, you've got your vents up at the front, and really that's about it. Your doors have an emergency release if you're unable to open them up with the power, and your lock and your release there. So that's pretty much the inside. And I think everything that I wanted to cover on it. Oh, interesting note, the windows, they don't go quite all the way down. As you see, they'll go up automatically and down, but there's just the way that the glass is curved, it doesn't quite go all the way down. And you'll also notice too, even though the doors are not pillarless, it's not like a window trim door pillar, they do come down about a ½ inch, just like a regular coupe, with no trim around the windows. A little bit different. I think it's just for the pressure, more so than anything else. Your fuel filler door is on the right side, just like every BMW, but to mix things up, since this is an electric car, we go all the way around, and right here on this side is where you would plug it in to charge up the battery, and it's got some information there based on your charging, how long it's going to take, with the color code around the ring there. So this is the trunk that you get essentially with the i8. Not really a whole lot here. You can put a couple things in there, a bag or two. You're not able to get into the engine compartment. You can take off this little cover here, but you're not going to see anything on the back. But that's about it. I mean, it's certainly a different car than what the other BMWs are on the market. It's probably not going to be your daily grocery getter. I mean, if you're really interested in having a electric sports car, I wouldn't call it a supercar, it's just a sports car. But if you are interested and you really need that big blue BMW, this is all you're going to get until they ever come out with the revival of the 8 Series. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about it, let us know, comment below. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a lot more videos, different cars, different BMWs, talking about all things that are interesting to us. So thanks again for watching. Take care.